Hello everybody, my name is Chase and welcome to my video. So today I'm going to be unboxing some Vanguard, specifically the Chronojet Deckset, the premium one. I should say, oh no, there's a little bit of a dent here. I should say I am a new player to Vanguard, to all formats. So I've been getting into it. So my friend has been helping me with that. Very kind of him, and I've basically been playing most of these formats, but D seems to be the one that stuck with me slightly more because it's slightly easier to understand and pick up. And at first, my first deck was basically just a more simple, like a Shaman King deck. Like it's literally just the Shaman King TD deck that I own, and that's it. And I just brought it to locals or even high tier tournaments and just get my ass kicked in them, and I'm fine with it because I like Shaman King. One of these days I'm gonna make a proper deck out of it. But then when I was having meta practice with my friend for these tournaments, he played the Chronojet deck against me, and then eventually I sort of asked him, because I never really watch any Vanguard anime or know anything about the IPs. I asked him, like, and we had this conversation, and I know a couple of these Vanguard boys and stuff, but then I found out that this Chronojet deck is this guy's deck, because obviously in the name Chrono, and I was like, holy shit, I need to play this deck now. because I like this guy. He's so cute. So that's where we are. Obviously, well, actually, I will admit that whether or not a deck is a contender for being best deck or not, that usually has very little bearing on why I make my purchases. Yeah, let's just get right into it. Can't wait. Oh, very nice. Basically, I bought this first and foremost for the reason that I want to, because I like Chrono and I like how the deck kind of plays. So that's why I'm interested. But the fact that it is currently arguably the best deck in the D standard format right now, it's probably also slightly contributed to it. Actually, I think it's because it's just so easy to just buy this one product, and you can basically just compete in tournaments, which is the enticing part basically. Because I could just bring my Shaman King TD deck into the tournament. It's just that as a new player, having to learn and improve in the game, that's not really going to help out with that a lot, because at the end of the day, ultimately, the deck, the power of that deck is so low that it's just such an inaccurate representation of how games are gonna go. So I figure I need to start picking up actual modern decks. It's just that there is a Vanguard tournament coming, like a huge regional level tournament coming up, but I just never had the time to pick up the singles for Shaman King. So then I realized, okay, fine. Since I have an excuse that I like this guy as well, so I kind of like how the deck plays. So I guess we'll just get right into buying this, even though it's kind of expensive. And yeah, just oh. Oh yeah, so I know what's in these what's in this set, obviously, because I've seen many YouTube videos unboxing it before I make my decision to purchase it. And yeah, this is, oh god, just seeing this in real life is just crazy. Alright, let me just gotta take some pictures. Like the shop that I bought it from basically was had this on display, and I was like, oh shit, they actually still have this somehow. Because I thought the only remaining ones would just be the basic deck set at this point, at this late in the game. Make sure my floor is clean. It is. Yep. Actually, you know what? I'll just do it like this. Ah, fuck, I'll just do it like this. It's I mean, this is a worthless box, I know, but it's still nice enough that it could be it's just a good like storage box for this as like a collector's item for it. So I just store it with. I'm just gonna store it with this instead of throwing it away. But yeah, because it's so nice and sturdy. But yeah, wow, look at this. I haven't even opened the insides yet, and I already think it's quite gorgeous. We just look there. Yeah, there we go. This is the stride Deckset. Oops. Like if I'm not careful, this is gonna show my reflection possibly. But yeah, like this. It's so shiny. It is insanely shiny. Like, look at this. You can very easily catch the reflection. You know what? Just because of that, I'm not gonna bother too much with it. Yeah, and yeah. So in preparation for an upcoming tournament I'm gonna be participating, I basically settled on getting into this deck. Like this. I basically settled on getting into this deck, so I've been practicing with it, and I gotta say, as I thought, I quite like how the deck plays. So even if this wasn't the best deck in the format, I would probably still main it. I've gotten to know a lot about Vanguard over the past month of getting into the whole game. And Dark State's definitely one of the nation. Dark State is the nation, right? I think Dark State is the nation. Either that or it's a clan. That I'm interested in. I mean, I'm interested in the Paladins. I'm interested in just any nation or clan that's got a bunch of really nice looking guys in it. And Dark States is definitely one of them. The very dark and edgy kind of boys that I'm kind of guy characters that I'm into. Oh. Obviously, I think in Chronojet, it's just a bunch of dragons. Yeah, and now you can see my reflection. Should have just done this to begin with, actually. It's just a waste of 8 minutes of time. Yeah, right here. So yeah, a little bit of these. Oh, I realized that I should not be doing it like this. I've been holding it upside down. Yeah, like this. It's Gear Chronicle. Vanguard. Dark States, yeah. Yeah, Dark States is moving forward is probably one of the clans, one of the nations I'll be mostly maining. I mean, other than Shaman King, I really like that one. But other than that, so I obviously again I saw YouTube unboxings of this product, and it is just so funny to me that the Stride crest is like, well, they intentionally make an extra like crest for you, just to be in this collector's panel, and just locked in this acrylic collector's panel that you can use. For the record, you can absolutely use. It's just that you're gonna have to take it out, and you know. Oh, another very shiny. You almost see me. Yeah, and like that you could use. Yeah, and I mean, yeah, it depends on like if you really want to use it, because it is like the best looking one compared to the actual one that they give it to you. And this is the rest of the stuff. These are like the little screws for the panel. Just take some photos. These are the stickers for, I guess, to keep track of your game state or your units, the game state of your units, I guess. You know what? I have no idea what these are for. I think these are just, okay, you stick these into these and then you use them as like the tokens for markers. Having played the deck a little bit. Okay, no, these are just, this is not necessarily exclusive to this deck. Yeah, these are just like general game terms. I don't know what these symbols are, I've kind of forgot. But like, yeah, just -1 drive, +1 drive, -2 drive, persona right, and etc. And this is the deck in question. Yeah, yeah. Look at the way it foils. Like basically, like just watching other people's unboxing of this, and seeing how the foils look, really sold me. Like, I'm not necessarily like a big fan of robots or any of these in general. Like, I mean, Chronojet is a good design, but like I'm not big on that necessarily, and mechas in general. But like, because I like the character Chrono too much, and the fact that the foiling just looks so goddamn nice. This whole collector's set is just so nice that I'm like, you know what, it's an excuse for me to waste some money. Like, and to have like a more competent deck than my Shaman Trial deck. Oops. I mean, at this stage, it's already like February, which is like the next Stride set is gonna come out, which is the Messiah one. So probably this is gonna get relegated to a slightly lower tier, but you know what, it's fine. Like, in fact, I much prefer it that way, because first of all, I'm a contrarian. I need to play weaker decks for me to feel special about myself. And these are the, I guess, like, sort of like, what do you want to call them? What's it called? Cart loaders. Top loaders. The special top loaders for, I guess, your G zone units. G units. These are just empty because this is just a way to like store. Yeah, this collector's item set is just so nice looking. Like, I'm a new fan. I'm not a Chronojet fan or anything. I'm not a Vanguard archetype fan or anything. But like, man, I'm jealous. It's kind of weird to say this because I have this product in my hand, but I am so jealous of how well Bushido treat like this IP. Man, I wish. So my main game is Weiss. Man, I wish like Vanguard has. I don't know. I mean, I wish Weiss has like nice collector's items like this. Like, not just like, you know, SPs and all that stuff in cartons. Like, they have premium boosters, but like, it's not the set that I like yet, at least. So yeah, they need to do more of this stuff like this. Sorry, let me just tear this apart because I will be using this anyway. Oh man, everything is just so nice and collectible. Woo! Man, Chronojet fans eating good. Look at this. Look at this nice artwork. Like, even if like mecha designs or whatever aren't my thing, I can appreciate just how nice it is. Yeah, very nice. Maybe I'll just put this on the ground instead of using my my usual mat. So let's see if there's anything else inside. Because after that, I want to like open the cards, open the deck of cards, and showcase it one by one. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, there's nothing else in this box, so we're just gonna put this away. Put the trash inside a little bit. Keep things nice and tidy. Oh man, I keep saying this, but Oh, it smells nice too. I love smelling new things as I buy them. Sorry, let me just pull this up a little bit. And how do I do this? Just a sec. Oh. Alright, sorry, I was looking at my phone a little bit. Okay. I think, first of all, let's open the deck box. We're not going to be using this deck box to the tournament just yet, but actually, you know what? More photos. Nice deck box, nice deck box. Very nice. Smells very nice. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, smells very nice. Let's keep the trash inside here. Alright. Now, I'm not going to open this, but basically, you know, one last look at it before I put it away. Oh, actually, wait, no. I guess it's a good thing, it's a good idea to do this. Okay. Let's open these as well. And you know what, let's just get into the cards because I want to show like the crest difference. And I've made sure that I've washed my hand with this. So don't you worry about a goddamn thing. It's fine. It's fine. You just stuck onto it a little bit. It's fine. Okay. I will say one thing that I am slightly disappointed in. So, I am new to Vanguard. I know I've said this, but that means that I have never truly held or touched too many, like, copies of nice-looking Vanguard cards. Like, the only foils that I've had is like I bought a couple of singles because I just think that they have very nice looking artwork. But I've never really held them. So I will say one thing that's kind of disappointing is that these foils look nice, but they're not nice to be to hold to touch. Like just give me a sec. Like these that I buy, like this invigorating sage. This one is like, at least the surface is still nice to touch because you can feel the texture and stuff like that. That's what I thought this deck set would be. But it would seem like everything is just sort of like a traditional foiling treatment onto it instead of like a more textured and textured one, like a variety of grainy textures and stuff like that. And yeah, so obviously, what is this? Cater Sanctuary is also like a nation that I am interested in. And yeah, these are the other stuff that I bought. It's fine. It's not about them today. I guess I'll just keep them here. It's fine, just to flex a little bit. But yeah, no. So when I saw this, I thought that it would be the same. It would just be the nicest thing in the world to feel. It's got very nice textures to it and stuff like that. But turns out it's just like a very regular, traditional foiling method. Um, which I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, but it is a bit of a letdown. I thought that they would go all out for this sort of product, but yeah, no. I mean, 4 copies of your namesake Chronojet. Your right line. Cute little guy. Yeah, no, I'm trying really hard to convince myself that yes, this is very nice to touch, but yeah, no, it's only nice to look at, not so much nice to touch. It's fine, it's fine. It's not the worst thing in the world. It's okay. It's okay. Let's do it like this. Let's just go down. Yeah. And after that, 4 copies of Bailey, I guess. Um, I've seen some lists, some winning lists. Some people cut this down to 1. I don't know anything about game. I just started, so I can't say much about it. But it doesn't sound right to me. But you know what? What do I know? Um, Up Dog Dragon. Yeah, 4 copies of What's Up Dog Dragon. So this one I thought like I asked my friend, hey, can you not cut this because it's so tutorable and stuff like that. And then I played this deck a couple more times, and I'm like, this is your main finisher. You always wanna you don't want to ever risk triggering it into your life damage zone or whatever and have weird things happen to it like soul charger or whatever. So you want 4 copies of this, and you always want to see it because like if you start your strike turn with this in your hand, it's like crazy as well. So so yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about back then. Um, 4 copies of this grade 2 Twink, my favorite card of the set, I guess. So obviously, aside, art and design aside, I've come to appreciate this fucking card so much because, from what I've learned, this deck just suffers so hard in the early game. I know a lot of these things I'm saying stuff that like everyone else already probably knows about. Wait, let me just place down my usual other markers from other stuff in this place. Yeah. So yeah, I know I'm saying stuff that everyone else probably already knows, but like, um, because Chronojet's early games is just so fragile that like this provides a really good shield instead of just triggering or drawing into them. This is a really good shield value, and whether for the late game or the early game this becomes a 10k if you Soul Blast. Late game it's a 15k, so it's just like your extra 15ks other than your triggers. Also, the other thing about this is versatility. You can use this aggressively, so that if they ever try to skip your grade 3 turn so you don't get so your strike turn comes 1 turn late, you can sort of just aggressively attack them with this and make them feel as if like they have to get their grade 3 plays on right now. Like yeah, put them in a very dangerous spot. And also if you attack this thing has intercept as well. And if you intercept this from the field, you can still use the effect of soul blasting and this making this like a 10k or 10 to 15k shield. So like the yeah, because the way the card is written is that when this card is placed in the guard zone, so that part doesn't really matter whether it's played from hand or not. But yeah, Sentinels. Oh, and I guess I will brag about this a little bit. So I will be cutting one of the PGs because I did I was able to acquire the Elemental Sanctuaria, the foil one as well, from the Dear Days video game. Like, I bought the Dear Days video game like back in November, so like 3 months ago at the time of recording, and I didn't even know at the time that this card was in there. Like, I didn't even play the game at the time, so like I just bought the game and I kept this card and I kept these like PRs in like a safe place or whatever, and then like just out of nowhere, I mean 3 months later I finally started playing this game, and I'm like, wow, I kind of want this Elemental Centura card. I mean, obviously it's a staple at this point. It's a must-have staple to prevent against triple drives and stuff. And I'm so happy that like I asked my friend like, hey, is this like in any of the other like weird promo set or whatever? So, and how do I put this? Basically, I thought that I have this card even though I shouldn't, because I've never opened up the video game promos up, because this card was like wedged in between the other cards. So, and then my friend helped me check, and he told me that in that video game, this card exists. So I quickly rummaged through my stuff and found out that, oh yeah, I do in fact already own this, so I don't have to spend like fucking $20 for this, which I'm very happy about. Yep, long detour story nobody cares about. Yep, finished. So yeah, 4 copies of Steam Dragon. Um, you know, you want to see it because like it gets your great trees, obviously. Kirin was one of those. Well, I call this Kirin because he looks like a Kirin actually. Right, but I don't know what this card is called. This card is called Yasero, I guess. Right, Yasero. I thought this is like a well, you can cut this or whatever, because this is so tutorable. But like, you always want to see this. Like whether it's in your deck that you can keep like filtering it, summoning it, calling it out with Fate Rider or whatever, or not. Gigi, I actually think like it's very cuttable. So this is my inexperience about the deck talking, but like in many of the cases, I don't find myself ever wanting to like, or I don't really have a lot of time to just keep drawing over and over again. So I feel like 4 is probably overkill. But again, what do I know? Wow, and everything else is just a base rarity, it seems like. I didn't even know this. I thought it's just like a full foil all the way. Wow, okay. Um, yeah, oh, okay. Yeah, I just like, watch those other unboxing videos that I mentioned like a little bit. I didn't finish through the whole thing, but oh, okay. I mean, honestly, like, you got all these other stuff. It's fine. I guess I'll be replacing the front trigger for crit triggers or whatever. It's fine. G units. Now the G units is what I envision the rest of the deck to have. Like, look at this. Very nice looking, very nice feeling textures. So nice. Smells so nice too. Four copies of Next Stage, basically like just generation break material, and but also like a potential finisher to prevent your opponents from using the RPGs. Create 1 unit PGs at least. Doesn't do anything against the Centuria, but that's, you know, whatever. Well, Centuria actually only deals against triple drives. Whatever. Fate Rider. Another very nice looking one. Holy fuck. The text, even the text is like bolded out. It's so nice. Why can't we Vanguard, I mean, Wise have this, have shit like this? It's so nice. Like, I am clearly just a caveman without any interesting adjectives to use to describe this, but it just looks so nice. It's so nice to feel, to hold, etc. I don't even feel worthy to be holding all this. Okay. The crest. Not the most, not the nicest feeling one. It's just like the traditional foil treatment, like the rest of the deck. But yeah, no. Look at the comparison of these. It's slightly different. Like this one has like the plus to it, whereas this one is like they're both nice in their own rights, obviously. But yeah. Whew. Very nice. Very nice product overall. Keep saying nice, but you know, in the face of a product this nice, you just turn into a caveman and lose all of your 100,000 years of evolution of language. Guess we'll open this as well. I don't want to open this up. No point opening this up. So last thing I'll open up is this. After this video, I'm gonna absolutely just triple sleeve the fuck out of this deck. I mean, I triple sleeve the fuck. I've started developing habits of triple sleeving all my main decks that I really love, because it slows down whitening and edging at the sides. But yeah, they're definitely doing that later. Top loaders for your stuff. Chronojet Dragon. Chronojet Dragon. Chrono Dran. Oh, right, these are your right lines. Yeah. Okay. Okay. 3, 2, 0, 1, I guess. I don't know why it's arranged like that, but yeah. Okay, so these are for your right lines, I guess. Just if you want to be a bit extra, you can do that, I guess. Or you can use it for your G units. It's fine. So I don't think there's any rule preventing that from being the case. But yeah, no. So this has been my unboxing of the Chronojet Premium Edition Stride set. Did I get that right? Chronojet Stride deck set, the Premium Edition. Yeah. So very happy overall, even though like I'm just a new fan. Like Chronojet doesn't mean anything to me, but you know I like the character a lot, so the character Chrono a lot. So I feel like I have to. In TCGs, whenever I choose a deck to main and bring into tournaments, I have to rep something that I'm really passionate about, or that there's a draw there, and the draw there is the Chrono. So yeah, thank you very much for sticking around to the very end of the video. Yes, I'll try to just a little bit. Yeah. And yeah, thank you so much. I will see you guys around. Have a good one. Man, you're so cute. Like really though. What a nice product. What a nice cute product.